Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. And this movie came out in 2021, and it is not directed by James Wan. It's directed by, if I pronounce this correctly, Michael Chavs. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, probably not, but the only movie that I've seen from him that he's directed is The Curse of La Leona, which was bad. And I'll say this much right out of the gate. This movie is a much better movie than that, even if that isn't saying all that much. This movie wasn't painful to sit through. It was just kind of fine, and that's all I really got out of it. It was serviceable, nothing all that special. Like, if I want to watch a Conjuring movie, I'll just watch the first two, Conjuring 1 and 2, and maybe Annabelle Creation, even if I haven't seen that movie in a while. But going back to Conjuring 3, this movie had some moments that I did like. For example, there were some moments in the opening scene that had creepy imagery that I did like. I liked the tone that it was setting up, and, it's not like the worst scene in the movie. I liked where certain points in the plot that we were getting that were kind of interesting. And whenever the Warrens are on screen, which is a big chunk of the movie, that's when the movie works for me. And I was with it and interested to see where it was going. And whenever this movie is not trying to be scary, as in we're not supposed to be necessarily scared or feeling fear or have any experiences with like any demonic imagery or anything like that, whenever that's not going on, the movie works just fine. It's just that horror, it really drags it down, not because it's jump scare galore, but rather I just didn't care about any of the new characters that were in this movie. Everything that came along with them, it was just there. I didn't find it scary, and because I didn't care about those characters, it really lost a lot of tension for me. And there were moments in the opening scene that kind of made it feel like a trailer. Just the fade to blacks in the opening scene just felt kind of off, and I don't understand why it needed to be edited that way. The movie also kind of has a weird structure because it kind of cuts back and forth between the past 5 months before this actual story is taking place to back to when it's actually taking place, if I said that correctly. Not that that happens throughout the entire movie, but there are just things in this movie that just felt unnecessary and just could have been cut. And also I kind of found it distracting that the main guy who was, I guess, cursed, as they say in the movie, not possessed. There were moments in the movie where he did kind of remind me of Tobey Maguire, and that was kind of distracting for me. And there were some character choices in this movie that were just really dumb, like who walks towards a mouse really slowly. Like, who does that? That was kind of weird. And overall, I just found this movie to be very hollow. I didn't really feel anything while watching it. I was just passively watching each scene because I didn't care, and it was just a very nothing movie to me. So, and to top it all off, the third act of this movie, it did kind of remind me of The Shining at a couple points. So that's about all I have to say about The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. It was fine, I guess. I have a lot of issues with it, but most of my negatives don't make it a painful experience to sit through. It's just boring and not for me, and I didn't feel scared. I didn't feel invested. It was just a nothing movie that I'll never watch again. So with all that being said, I'm going to give The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Dune Part 2. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching, and have a great day.